Revenge or justice? AGODI prison saga continuing to spark controversy among Yoruba elders. Yes, you heard me well. Okay, now Queen Naomi, who was once celebrated as the jewel of Ile-Ife's royal palace, is today, in a situation that none of us expected. And a lot of questions have been out there, in the social media. A lot of people have been so worried, and the elders, a lot of elders have also uh, been worried, and they continue to be worried even as I do this story. Okay? Because today, Queen Naomi, is sitting behind the walls of, Agodi Correctional Center, for what you and I already know. But however, excuse me. However, we want to ask: is this a quest, for justice, or a calculated act of revenge by those who felt scorned by her rise and fall? Okay, let's look at the marriage that defied all expectations. Okay, briefly. Okay, in 2018, Queen Naomi made a historic, or maybe let's put it this way: in 2018, Queen Naomi made history as the Ooni of Ife's third wife. This you already know, of course. A Christian prophetess stepping into the heart of Yoruba traditional royalty, a union that sparked awe, curiosity, and controversy right from the very beginning. Her marriage to the Ooni of Ife remained unprecedented, as we have always reported. Many believe it will bridge the gap between Christianity and Yoruba traditional spirituality, but it also stirred skepticism among these traditionalists. Yes, you already know this, of course. But let's look at the Instagram divorce bombshell. So in December 2021, Queen Naomi shocked the nation with an Instagram post declaring her separation from the Ooni of Ife. You recall that infamous separation announcement that she did, which came to a lot of people, including yours sincerely, like a real shocker. So, she's accused, in that separation announcement, she accused the palace of being toxic and hinted at insurmountable differences, sparking outrage among Yoruba elders and supporters of the monarchy. Social media reactions flash on the screen with mixed opinions, some supporting her boldness, others criticizing her for disrespecting tradition. I'm talking of the Yoruba tradition right now. For many, her action was seen as not just a personal decision, but a public humiliation of the revered Ooni of Ife and the palace and whatever it represented at that time. So even the Ooni was rumored to have said he was mocked by many who asked what manner of king he was. Yes, I recall that not too long ago. He came out to say he was mocked. He was. I think during the birthday or so. One of those several meetings. Marking the birthday celebration, he came out to say when Queen Naomi left that he was mocked. People were asking what manner of king he was. He cannot keep a white blood and stuff like that. He came out himself to say it. Okay, so was he speaking from a place of pain, even in that event? Well, I really wouldn't know. Okay, so the intrigues and continuous reactions of distrust and betrayals that followed are still reverberating in the social media till date. So I will not bore you with all the details again. I'm sure you guys already know what has been happening since that Instagram post, because today it is they are coming together, tomorrow it has been up and down, since that time, and things never returned to the way it was. Not even recently that they had that famous Akure, which sparked a lot of hope in a lot of us that okay, this is the final movement to complete or total reconciliation. But alas, It didn't even take long before we got to where we are today, unfortunately. So fast forward to December 18, 2024, just last month here, and the queen, as we see today, is no longer a free woman, unfortunately. Reports claim she is being held at AGODI prison in Ibadan, accused of financial improprieties and other offenses tied to her time as queen. Yes, this is the rumor out there. But is there more to this than meets the eye? I really want to know. There are rumors that her imprisonment is not about justice alone, but about silencing her. Yes, these are the rumors out there. Some elders see it as a way to teach her a lesson for embarrassing the Ooni and rejecting our traditions. Now, is there a role played by the Ooni, by some of the Ifa wives, as it is being rumored in the social media? I really want to know. Complicating matters further are rumors that Queen Naomi's imprisonment is part of a larger plot by the Ooniofife's other wives. You heard me well. This has actually complicated the whole thing, the narrative and everything. But like I keep saying, this is within the realm of speculation. Rumors abound of rivalry and spiritual warfare within the palace. There's no love lost between Queen Naomi and other wives. Some believe they have influenced the Ooni's decision not to intervene in the case, using traditional charms to sway his mind. Yes, that is a rumor out there. While these claims remain unverified, largely unverified, they have fueled public speculation about the real motives behind that detention. So what are the Yoruba elders saying about this whole thing? Yoruba elders are divided on this issue that has been established. Okay? For some, Queen Naomi's public divorce was an affront to the sacred institution of kingship and warranted her current retribution. Yes, you heard me well. For some of the elders, she disgraced the Ooni on a global stage in our culture. You know, okay, yes, according to some of them, she disgraced the Ooni on a global stage, saying that in our culture, respect for the king is paramount. Okay? So this is a lesson for anyone who dares to insult the crown, they added. But for elders opposing the AGODI correctional detention or custody, this is not about justice. For them, this is not about justice. It's about revenge. Our traditions do not support using power to oppress. What message are we sending to our children? They went on. How do we encourage other well-meaning Nigerians to help the poor in future? They echoed. Meanwhile, supporters of Queen Naomi have taken to the streets and social media calling for her release. They argue that her detention is politically and spiritually motivated, a misuse of power by those who want to erase her from history. Queen Naomi is a victim of palace politics, they said. We will not stop until justice is served. The Agodi prison saga has left the Yoruba kingdom grappling with deep questions. Yes, you heard me well. Can justice truly be served when power and tradition collide? Did you hear me? Can justice truly be served when power and tradition collide? Or is Queen Naomi's story a cautionary tale of what happens when one dares to challenge the status quo? Is this justice, revenge, or something more complex? I'm asking, is this really justice? Is this revenge, or something more complex? The story of Queen Naomi, is far from over, I must tell you. And the world is watching right now. Okay? The truth of the matter is, I can go on and on and on and on and on, and we might not be able to establish the true situation because the narratives out there are so many. There are so many school of thoughts, but like I always say, I have left this whole thing in the hands of God. All she wanted to do was to bring smiles to the faces of these vulnerable kids, these hungry kids out there. And at the time, she was in Ibadan a day or two before the event proper. The whole of Ibadan people were very happy. The place was ecstatic, praying for her, for even thinking it wise to bring this event to Ibadan. And just because things went wrong, because the greed in humanity took center stage, and things, the enemies, took over, and things went the opposite side. This same woman who was praised to high heavens has now become a villain. How sad life is. What a travesty of justice. But like I say, and I have always been saying, she will be vindicated. And at the end of the day, she's going to come out bigger and stronger. So this is the story that came out at this time, and I just felt I should bring it to your doorstep. Okay, so feel free to go to the comment section and leave your comment. I'm going to see you right there. God bless you. Bye bye.